Hey guys, Fikod here. Welcome to today's video. We're going to be discussing two smaller news topics today. I thought I'd put them into one video. I know I normally put smaller news stories like this into my weekly update video, but my weekly update video this week's gonna contain some more community content rather than news. Maybe some artwork I found this week that I think is really cool. But anyway, before we get started, I'd really appreciate a like on this video if you like it, and I'd appreciate a dislike too, but please comment of why you didn't like the video. Any feedback's appreciated, it will help me improve. I also want to just plug my Twitter quickly. It's on screen now, and I'll plug some videos in the description that if you're new to the channel, I think you'll really enjoy. So, do you remember that Destiny 2 story leak we had from Bloks? No? I hear you say? Well, recently, about 2 weeks ago, I have a more in-depth video on it, but linked in the description, but vaguely, what happened was Bloks made some item listings for their Destiny Bloks sets. They have a partnership with Bungie to make licensed sets, and it was featured like set pieces that hadn't appeared in Destiny 1 that people speculated might be Destiny 2. You know, they were all Cabal themed, and I'll just read the particular set we're going to be talking about today now. It was called the Destiny Cabal Goliath tank building set, and it read, buildable Goliath tank with rotating turret and articulated jets. Tank fully opens to reveal interior troop bay. 4 highly detailed superposable micro action figures include Commander Zavala, 1 Cabal Phalanx and 2 Cabal Scion. Zavala comes with detachable armor and answering cords auto rifle. Cabal figures come with detachable siege, dancer armor weapons and shield accessories. Now at the time people were very stoked because there was another set that featured things like red guards and stuff. A lot of things that we hadn't heard, and they all featured set pieces that we haven't seen in Destiny 1, was Shax with a sword and everything. But I won't go into too much detail, like I said, I have a video on it. So, it's very interesting. People are like, is this Destiny 2? You know, my main sort of cause of concern was that it may not be a leak, because at the end of the day, Bloks do have creative freedom. They can possibly, depending on their licensing agreement, create sets that, you know, at their own will. They don't have to base everything off Destiny exactly, I don't think. But that was my main concern. But it turned out, I'm not saying that leak's true, but that exact leak is true, kind of. The set has actually been made, and it's been announced by Mega Constructs. I'll link the Twitter link and the item listing in the description. And they tweeted out saying, pit the veteran skills of Commander Zavala against the Siege Dancer's tank with the Mega Constructs Destiny Goliath tank strike. Now straight away that sets off alarm bells on my head. The Goliath tank strike, as they called it, in my opinion is the Cerberus or Kerberos Vey 3 strike. As you may or may not know, in that strike you have to fight a Goliath tank in that strike, and maybe it's just them expressing their freedom, showing what it'd be like with Zavala. So for me, if I was to rate this out of 10 of a Destiny 2 story leak, I'd give it a 2 out of 10. But the other set leak, which I think may actually be a Destiny 2 leak, was the Cabal Bruiser building battle set. Buildable hangar platform, set a scene for a clash between bruisers, crushing strength and a master swordsman skill. Legendary warrior faces the greatest contest yet in the tower hangar. Wielding his razor lighter, hero of the crucible, Lord Shax prepares to pit his blade against the furious cleavers of the Cabal Red Guard. In my opinion, that's more likely to be a Destiny 2 story leak, as that item hasn't actually been listed. Remember, the only item that's actually now been announced officially is the Commander Zavala one, called the Goliath tank building set. So very interesting. Turns out those leaks weren't fake leaks, but they're not necessarily Destiny 2 leaks. Like I said, have a more in-depth video. But the next news story I want to get onto is interesting. It's not very important. Again, I'm sorry for these videos not being the most in-depth videos, but I'm just breaking some news, as I don't have the biggest Twitter following. If you do follow my Twitter, I do put all this stuff out that I talk about now on my Twitter, you know, as soon as it breaks. But I just thought I'd combine these two videos, maybe talk about them. If you're not an active social media member in the Destiny community, if YouTube is your only source of news, I haven't really seen this been reported. But anyway, Luke Smith posted a few tweets earlier on. I think it was yesterday. Well, when I'm recording this, it was yesterday. Whenever I put it out, I don't know. But it says, from Luke, too many good games, no time to play them all, sad, maybe at year's end. So he's he's teasing a Destiny 2, as we know from the Activision conference call. Destiny 2 is on track at the moment to be coming out in 2017. And so it moves on to say, sorry, a Twitter user then ats him and says, "Do you have any time to explain why you don't have time to play games?" Which is very funny that he actually said this. And Luke actually did reply to this, Luke Smith. "Yeah, I gave a gun to some person who listens to a tiny robot teleported away and my story ended. So maybe the whole stranger storyline's gone and won't have a conclusion." The Twitter user then replies, "Won't you be busy working on the next Destiny 2 DLC by the end of the year? No rest for you, sorry." And then Luke says negative, once we wrap this project, it'll be a long time before I ship anything again. Rest I must. So basically that's confirmed Destiny 2 DLC. As we know again from the Activision earnings report, DLC was already confirmed to be a big part of Destiny 2's life cycle. And on Luke Smith's Twitter and another bunch of developers' Twitter, it actually says that they're working on an unconfirmed, unannounced project at Bungie, which is just a tease for the fact they're making Destiny 2. So I just want to wrap this video up by saying I'm sorry, it was a bit of a shitty news video, but I just wanted to get this out there. Obviously like and subscribe for more Destiny content. I'll have a Ghost Recon Wildlands video out this weekend, a beta video. I know I just said subscribe for Destiny content, but I'll have my weekly update video hopefully out on Friday. It'll not only feature me reading through the weekly update and talking about it, but it'll feature some great community content. And I just want to thank you for smashing 4,000 views on my channel. We slowly creeped up to 4,000, now we're on like 4,700 in a week. That is mainly down to my glitch video that I released that's got like 1,000 views I think, which is crazy for my channel. So again, subscribe for more regular Destiny content. And hit that bell to be notified when I upload. And also follow my Twitter, links in the description, as I'll not only notify you when I upload, but also keep you updated in the Destiny universe. So again, for about the 50 millionth time, thank you for watching the video guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Just before you go, would you like to know how to get infinite supers? Or would you like to find out about how McFarlane Toys might have just leaked the Destiny 2 release date? Or even buffs that may be coming to the Red Death in a quick patch in the next few weeks? If so, check the links in the outro and they'll also be in the description if you're on mobile devices, and like and subscribe for more. So bye bye for the second time.